Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to outofore. Here we are for a little tutorial. I'm going to show you guys how to set up your wash plants. Now, I've seen a lot of stuff on Discord, people asking, what does the Trommel do? What does the sorter do? What does this do? What does that do? So I thought I'd just go through it in a little bit more detail for you guys. And hopefully it helps somebody. So we'll go straight into production. You can use, I'll show you guys, you can use a hopper or just a straight conveyor. Grab both of those. So if you throw a hopper down, you'll see that you can place dirt into here and then it comes out this side. If you throw down a couple of hoppers and then you can take away this guy, any dirt that falls on top of these hoppers will also get collected and get put into the system. Now if you look at the arrow on top, probably better to do it from third person view. It's going to the left. So if you want it to go this way, then obviously you're going to have to turn around and place it this way. But you can also place it on blocks that are on the ground. So purely for this one, we'll use a hopper. We'll use the conveyors as well, and I'll show you guys how it works now. Production, I'm going to grab, let's go conveyor up. So I'm going to grab a sorter, left, right, jaw crusher, wash plant, storage, fractioner, trommel, chute. I'm just going to grab 99 of everything, and then we'll go through how it all works. Right, so if we were going to set up a wash plant, so we want it to go into here, and we want to load, say, we want to load this dirt out over here. So we'll purely set up a wash plant over here somewhere. What I would always do as well is I'll take these guys out. I'll show you how I'll set up my hoppers for maximum stuff getting stored in there. So I always go buildings, concrete. Let's grab some blocks and some roof pieces. 99 of each. So I'll go first person. So you can throw blocks attached to the hopper like this. Go all the way around and then on the back as well. You don't really need them on the front. It's purely put there so we can attach like the roof pieces if we need to. So like this, we can attach a roof piece. But I don't use roof pieces on the front. My setup usually is this. I go like that, and I'll add another one there. Add another one just there, grab that there, and then get rid of all of those. So if we bring in a loader, so wheel loader, we'll go the 500, spawn this guy in. So now if I want to load dirt into this, I'll just quickly dig a hole, go to load of dirt, and then you pretty much just lift it all the way up and tip it straight in. Now, obviously, the roof piece at the back there is so anything that goes in falls forward. If you don't have that, you're going to start tipping ore over the back, and that's obviously what we don't want to happen. Now, you can see it's building up out the front here, purely because we haven't got it going anywhere. So let's bring in a few of these guys. So a sorter, I'll do the sorter, trommel, wash plant, storage first, and we'll go from there. So I can take that away now. Put that in there, take that away, put another one in there, and I'll show you guys as well that the hopper, you don't need a hopper. You can just use conveyors as well, which is good for the underground mining method as well. So if you wanted to, you could put something at the front to stop the ore from falling forward, but yeah, using this, it's pretty good. You'll see it's going in, getting spat out the front. So you don't need to use a hopper if you don't want to. And if we use this here as it is, if we want to put another input over here, we can add a block to the front and we can bring dirt from over here, drop it down into here, and then go towards our wash plant. So that's probably one of the best things that we can actually do. Now if we look at how we want things to go, so you always want to put your dirt, ore and stuff straight into a hopper or conveyor. Then you want it to go into a sorter. Now, if we look at the store production, we go to find the sorter. So input, anything, upper output, anything else, bottom is dirt and pay dirt. So up the top you'll get crushed rock, gravel, blasted rock, solid rock, and coal, any of the ore veins, so any of these materials. Yeah, coal, solid rock, blasted rock, crushed rock, blah, 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 will all go in there, will come out the top. Rhodium, bauxite, copper, magnetite, all that sort of stuff. These are the ones from gold down, gold, diamond, ruby, platinum, we have to get through a wash plant. So that comes straight through there. As I said, at the bottom you'll get dirt and pay dirt. Now this is purely dirt here at the moment. The lighter colour brown, you'll see, there might be a few patches over there, but lighter colour brown is your pay dirt. So if you want to come out of here, what I'll do is I'll throw in a couple of conveyors, corners. So turn right. Now if you want to come up from here, we can throw it straight through to a wash plant, like this. So now if we go into the store and look at production, wash plant, info, input is pay dirt. Pay dirt and dirt will go into this. Dirt will just get washed through and come back out as dirt. And then the pay dirt, anything will come out will be gold, diamonds, jadeite, ruby as well. So gold, diamond, ruby, jadeite will come out of there. And then straight through to here. So now you can just throw straight on with a storage container. So in here you'll get dirt and all the pay dirt, so gold, ruby, and all that sort of stuff in there. But if you don't want to get dirt, the next option for that is, if we go into store production, we look at the Trommel. So input, anything, so anything at all, so dirt, pay dirt, rubies, diamonds, lithium, copper, anything will go in the top. And then coming out the top, it'll keep all of our ores, and anything out of the bottom purely just be dirt. So if we attach that to there, now we've got dirt straight out the bottom. So what I'll do with that is add some conveyors. I'll take this over here, and you can either keep it and sell it, or you can just go like this, take it over here, add a conveyor chute. You don't even need a chute. And then you can just put it straight on the edge, dump it straight on the ground, so the dirt will just come straight out of there, straight on the ground. You don't need to worry about it from here. It's all done. And then the top part will have all your good material in it. So we throw that onto there. You'll have dirt going in, dirt and pay dirt will drop down, or anything going in, dirt and pay dirt will drop down, come through this way up into the wash plant. The dirt and pay dirt will get washed, come through to the trommel. The dirt will get sent out the bottom, and anything that's other than dirt will come through the top, will stay through here and go into your storage container. Now, if we want to look at, get rid of the conveyor sorter out of here, we've already got that, get rid of that, get rid of the wash plant. We want a jaw crusher, we want the fractioner as well. Alright, so if we're putting in rock into here, dirt, whatever it may be, lithium, there's a lithium node and a bit of coal there, there's coal over here. If we throw this into there, it's going to go up the top, stay in here, because remember only dirt and pay dirt goes down the bottom. Go forward out of there, and we want to go up. I probably need to jump up on here. Go up to, we want to throw in a jaw crusher. Now if we look at this, we've got all the ores and stuff coming through the top, dirt and pay dirt going out the bottom, the ores coming up through here. This is pretty much used only for when you're down to solid rock. So if we try and find it here, jaw crusher, so input is blasted rock. So once we get down to solid rock, we can't actually dig it with anything unless we blast it, or we're using a face miner, which is level 40 I think. So if you're starting out with levels, it's going to be pretty hard to get to this point, to get to underground mining. So the blasted rock comes in, up through here, same as the coal, blasted rock, anything goes into here that comes through the top of that sorter. So coal will come through, blasted rock will come through, and it'll come down into the jaw crusher. And then out the bottom will come crushed rock, I think it is. Yeah, crushed rock, And then from there we want to go straight into a fractioner. Now a fractioner, if we look at it in the production part, it turns crushed rock into gravel, but then also from that blasted rock, which we turn into crushed rock, which then gets turned into gravel. While it's getting turned into gravel, you got the opportunity to get magnetite, copper, bauxite, rhodium, lithium. Actually, I don't think lithium. Just these four, I think. I don't think lithium comes through this unless you actually got a lithium node. But so it takes all that, and then you got the chance to get extra materials out of that crushed rock, the blasted rock that you've got. And then it pretty much comes through, and we go straight into storage. So that's probably the simplest way to do it, way to set up. You do not worry about where is it, the cone crusher, because it goes from crushed rock straight to gravel. And then if you want to put gravel in through the fractioner, it won't output any magnetite, copper, or bauxite. It's already been completely crushed. So do not use a cone crusher at all. Just skip that. Do not worry about it. Just leave it there. Now, for you guys on this map, you can do it this way and you can sell it straight into there through your storage systems. However, if you dump it into here using conveyors, so let's go straight forward, straight to there. It's obviously not quite going to hit. If we go with the left hand corner here, turn, that'll drop straight into there. You'll get an extra 30% money, and you get an extra double XP, I think it is, double XP and 30% more money or something like that. So now if we dig a quick hole and throw some in, I'll show you guys the wash plant actually working. But this is how I set my wash plants up for every single playthrough. Obviously at the moment, very early on, you don't need to set up the fractioner or anything like that, because you're purely digging dirt and pay dirt in pure nodes. So right, so dump that in there. You can see that's spinning now, so that's got dirt coming through to it. To the right you can see the trommel spinning. If you look at the wash plant, you'll see there's water coming down through, and all of our dirt's getting dumped down the ground. See, we've got 20 ruby in there. And then if we come over this way, you'll see there'll be nothing coming out of here, because we're just purely digging dirt and pay dirt at the moment. So if you guys are starting out with a fresh save, what I would suggest you guys do is you have hoppers to dump into. Let's get rid of these guys. You pretty much go with a sorter straight into storage. That's pretty much it. So sorter straight to storage, and that's how you go. So you get to level 3, I think it is. Then once you get to level 3, actually, yeah, you know what I get. So you would have this and this and have it turned off. You'd have 2 different storage containers, one for the top, one for the bottom. But then once you get to level 3 and you can get a wash plant, you'll have your wash plant set up with your storage. Then you'll have your storage for your top part. Something like that. Basic, simple, easy. That's all you really need, and you'll just dump ore into here. So if you're dumping from here to here, then you can just continue to extend. That's pretty much what I do. Like, there's a huge coal vein here, and I started digging here, and then you just extend your conveyors as you get further down, so you're minimizing the distance you've got to travel. So that's pretty much how you set up your wash plants. So I'll go back over the main wash plant here. So you dump in whatever it may be, dirt, pay dirt, or crushed rock, or blasted rock I should say. Come through here, all the rocky material goes straight through the top. The dirt and pay dirt comes out the bottom, goes through this way, gets washed through the wash plant, and then it'll go through the trommel, and all the good material will go through the top and be kept, and the dirt will come out the bottom, and you can either dump the dirt on the ground, or you can put the dirt in storage as well. It is money, it is XP, but it's very, very minimal. But then coming through here, you've got all the ores coming through the top, going up, coming down. The blasted rock turns into crushed rock, goes through the fractioner, gets turned into gravel, and you get the extra ores as well, and then straight into storage or straight into the sell point. Whatever sort of suits you, whatever is better for you guys to do. It's completely up to you. Now, I'll show you guys quickly, once we get through this autosave, which we don't really need. I'll show you guys over here. So at the moment we're at the dirt layer. That's a coal vein. Coal's like a grey instead of a black. This is like a lithium node, I think. So if we dig through here, you can see it goes a fair way. Now, over here, if we dig straight down like this is all pay dirt. Because it's a lighter brown. But if we come back out and up the top here, you can see at the top level, this is probably a perfect example. The top level there, that's dirt just here. This is pay dirt, the lighter colour. Now if we go into the store, explosives, throw in a couple of these guys. Alright, I'll just blast this, blast down. Try and avoid looking at that for too long. You see that node goes a fair way down. You still got dirt, you got pay dirt, but the node, now this is crushed rock. Solid rock down here. So for us to be able to dig this solid rock, we're going to need to grab some explosives, whatever you want to use. RDX is fine. So you've got Amfo, pretty much 6 meter radius, 6.5, 7, 8 meter radius. Now Dramite, it goes boom, it's 6 meters, but it removes any material. You won't be able to dig it. It just purely removes it. So I don't use that at all unless you sort of want to clear something out. But if we just throw in a quick blast here, let that go, you can see now that's gone from solid rock to blasted rock, and that's what you need to put through your plant. So you've got that down there, you've got the blasted rock, you dig, get sent through here, through the top, it'll get crushed into crushed rock, gravel, and then it'll go into here as gravel and all the extra little bits and pieces. So, righto guys, hopefully you guys did get a better understanding out of this setup. I'll load into my actual save game that I've been playing, and I'll show you guys sort of what I've got set up and how I run things. So it's no different to what you guys pretty much just seen. Alright, so this is same spot, same map, a lot of digging going on over here. So over here I've got a spot where I dump the dirt into using the big haul truck. There's 3 conveyors here, as you can see. This conveyor comes from a coal node down here. So that coal node comes to here, drops down into this conveyor system. Truck dumps into here. This goes from 3 up into a big silo, which is just for looks. Drops down into another conveyor, which goes back to 1, goes up to another silo, drops back down, and comes out this side. Now, these silos are purely for looks. I just wanted to build something. So, yeah, then it comes through here. We've got the sorter here, which sends the rock through the top, of course, dirt and pay dirt down. Dirt and pay dirt goes through the wash plant, then it goes through the trommel. So the shitty dirt comes out the bottom, and then I've got to just dump it off the side of the mountain over there. And then the good material, pay dirt, will come up. Once it's washed, it'll come up, and I'll have ruby, jade, gold, etc., etc. Goes into there and drops down into this hopper system. Now the main hopper system comes up through this way. You got all the ores, the lithium, coal, rock, anything that comes up through here goes up to the jaw crusher, crushes it from blasted rock if you have any, down into crushed rock, goes through the fractioner, gets changed to gravel and all the extra little bits and pieces that we like. Comes through here, as I said, the ruby and gold stuff comes through the top. Then they come out and over and dumps straight into the sell point. Pretty much that easy. That's simple. It doesn't quite get explained overly well. You sort of just got to read the info tags. That's what I really suggest you guys look at. If you're ever unsure, you know, I'll say, well, I've got a whole heap of pay dirt. What do I do with it? Info. Read it. You know, used to find pay and pay dirt. So input pay dirt, out comes dirt, gold, diamonds, jadeite, ruby, etc., etc. That is what you really need to look at. If you're unsure, hit the info button. If you're still unsure, feel free to head over to my Discord and send me a message or comment and just ask for advice. Same as Split in Two's got a good Discord with many helpful people on it as well. or join the North Modding community as well on Discord. So hopefully you guys got something out of this. If you guys did, as always, smash that like button, leave a comment, let me know if this helped, and any idea, suggestions, how you like to run things, if it's different to this, or if you run it the same, let me know. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Britto, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.